let's make sure we have all our pieces. We should have the directions, 2 piece A's, 1 B, 1 large flat C, that's the bottom of the bed. We have a long D, which is one of the sides. We have a package of 2 knobs, which are E, a flat F, 2 G's, 1 side, which is H, the other side, which is I. The screw package is J and K, and then the lovely bedding, which is L. This comprises of 2 sheets and a pillow. And I'll also be using 1 Phillips screwdriver, which is not included. First, I'm going to take the letter B and add to it the letter E knobs. You'll notice one side has a track. The other side has just the 2 holes. Where it's just the 2 holes is where your knob is going to go, and the screw is going to enter at the larger hole that's on the back. I always like to put it in first so I can eye up exactly where the hole is. Then with my screwdriver, screw the knob in. As soon as you feel resistance, make sure you stop. Again, take the screw just so I can line it up. Take the screwdriver and secure it. Next, we're going to add the side pieces. The side pieces are the letter A. Make sure that all the grooves meet and are on the inside of the drawer that we're making. If you go to put it on the outside, not only will your holes not line up, it will not be able to slide in the bottom piece. So make sure your holes line up. How I like to do that is always put one of the screws in first, have it go partial way, line up with the hole, and so you get it just right. I tighten one of them in about halfway, then I always go to the next one just to make sure all my holes and screws line up. Okay, do the same on the other side. You're going to make sure that the holes line up and that the groove also lines up. Then we're going to take our letter C and just slide it through the grooves. Now make sure it gets into that back part. Great, I heard the click. And then we grab letter D. Make sure that the groove is on the inside, and make sure that the groove catches that piece C. And then you just want to make sure the holes line up, as well as part C stays in the groove. Always partially get it started. And then take the screwdriver. I always leave it halfway. Take the next one, go in, the holes should line up good. Just want to check, check that the inside is still there. Feel resistance, stop, and then I just tighten the top one. Again, stop once I feel resistance. Flip to the other side, do the same. This piece is done, place it to the side. We'll get started on the side. We'll first begin with side H. You're going to take H and your 2 side G's, and you're going to need your package of J screws. You're going to notice H has a cork board, which is really cute, on the outside, and it's solid for the inside of the bed. So you want to make sure that this is the part that will be the inside of the bed. And you want your G's also that has the groove to be on the inside and keeping the solid part on the outside of the bed. Another way to tell that is on the outside here, these holes are larger, which is where the entry of the screws are. These holes are smaller. What I like to do is take a screw, place it through, and then use that to guide and line up the first hole. I then take my screwdriver. Just try and show you here. I like to go halfway. Then with the next one, make sure the hole lines up the screw. With your screwdriver, tighten the second one all the way through. As soon as you feel resistance, stop, and then tighten the top. Now we'll be doing the same for the other side G. Again, this side has a groove that goes on the inside of the item. Enter your screws into the larger entryway. Use that to help you guide up the hole. Okay, the next part is to slide letter F. I'm just going to tilt it up and just make sure that letter F goes in the grooves. Okay, once that's done, next take letter I. You'll notice letter I has 2 large holes on one side and 2 small holes on the other side. The screw always goes in the entry point of the larger hole. I like to put one in, line it up, and then with your screwdriver, screw that in. I like to go part way. Make sure the holes line up. Again, you just need to get the screws in all 4. I'm going 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 so that it can stand on its own. Then take the next screw, line it up. This one. Now the fun part, add the bedding to the bed, and then there you go, all done.